everyone, this is my first video on YouTube of 10th standard. Today we will study the lesson Advent of Europeans to India. Advent means arrival or coming. Here there were trade and commerce relationship between India and Europe since ancient time. There was a great demand for Indian spices like pepper, cardamom, ginger and many other spices in Europe. The trade relation continued between India, Europe and other Asian countries even during Middle Ages. The Arab merchants carried the Asian merchandise in Constantinople of Eastern Roman Empire. It is a place in Greek. Constantinople is a place in Greek. Italian merchants could buy these goods and then sell in European countries. Like this, Constantinople was the center of international business and is considered as the gateway of European trade. While Arab merchants have gained monopoly means the full control over the trade or business. It is called as monopoly over the trade in Asian countries. Italian traders had gained monopoly over the trade in Europe. Now next we have to see the fall of Constantinople. The trade and commerce between Asia and Europe was taking place through the city of Constantinople. In 1453, the Ottoman Turks captured the city of Constantinople. As a result, all the trade routes connecting the city of Constantinople came under the control of Turks. The Turks started levying means to impose too many taxes on the goods passing through these routes. As a result, the merchants felt that the trade was not profitable. Meanwhile, Spain and Portugal were attempting to break the monopoly of Italian traders. They started encouraging courageous sailors to find a sea routes to India. The invention of compass, here it is, compass is a magnetic or electronic device that is used to determine the directions. It is known as compass. And astrolabes. Astrolabes also a navigational tool. This is used for calculating the latitude. They started encouraging courageous sailors to find a sea routes to India with the help of invention of compass, astrolabes and gunpowder provided further impulse to this venture. Now next we have to see a new sea route to India has been discovered by Vasco da Gama, the Portuguese sailor who left Lisbon is the capital of Portugal, and reached Calicut on the east coast of India in 1498. By this, he was successful in discovering a new sea route to India. This route continued to be the route of trade between India and Europe for many years. Like this, Portuguese were the first to establish trade between India and Europe. Now next we have to see European trade companies. With the success of Portuguese, many Dutch, French and English arrived at India for trade. This development not only changed the history of India, it also changed the history of European countries. First, in this we have to see about the four countries. Which four countries? Like Portuguese, Dutch, English and French. First we will see about Portuguese. Portuguese were the first to arrive at India for trade and were also the last to leave India on sea routes. After Vasco da Gama, Francisco de Almeida arrived in India as a viceroy of Portuguese. He implemented blue water policy in order to establish the supremacy over sea instead of supremacy over land. Alfonso de Albuquerque, who came after Almeida, is considered as the real founder of Portuguese Empire in India. He waged a battle against the Sultan of Bijapur in 1510 and won Goa. And Goa became the administrative center of Portuguese in India. The Portuguese has absolute monopoly over trade with India for almost a century, and their power declined with the arrival of English and French in India. Now after the Portuguese, next we have to move for Dutch. Dutch are from Holland and Netherlands. They established United East India Company in 1602 with the aim of doing business with Eastern countries and entered countries like India, Java, Indonesia and spice-rich islands. They established warehouses in Surat. Surat is in Gujarat as well as Surat. This is also in Gujarat. Kochi, it is also known as Cochin. It is also in Kerala. And Machilipatnam, it is in Andhra Pradesh. and other places in India. With this, they broke the monopoly of Portuguese in India. Later, unable to face competition from English and French, Dutch limited themselves to spice-rich islands. After the Portuguese and Dutch, next we have to go for English. In 1600, December 31, Queen Elizabeth issued a royal charter authorizing East India Company to trade with eastern countries for 15 years. The company started the business formally in 1613. The Mughal Emperor Jahangir issued a royal permission to the English to establish their first warehouse of factory at Surat in 1670. Sir Thomas Rao arrived at the court of Jahangir as the royal ambassador for the court of James I. He sought permission from Jahangir to establish factories in other places of Mughal Empire. English established factories in Agra, this place in Uttar Pradesh, and afterwards it's Ahmedabad, it is in Gujarat, and Durod also in Gujarat. In 1631, English took Madras from the king of Chandaragiri and established a strong fort named St. George Fort. Later, Charles II, the Prince of England, gave Mumbai as an annual rent on the 10 pounds a year to East India Company in 1666. In 1619, the English pursued 3 villages, namely Sotanyoti, Kalika and Govindapura on the banks of Hooghly River. Hooghly, it is in West Bengal, and afterwards they built a fort. It is Fort William. It is in Kolkata. The city of Kolkata grew around this fort. By 17th century, the English has established Mumbai, Madras and Kolkata as their centers for their presidencies. Presidencies means office. By the latter part of 18th century, the English made Kolkata as their capital city. Next it is, after English, the last French. French East India Company started as an government-owned company in 1664. It started its first factory in Surat in the year 1668. Later, they established its factories in Machhalipatnam, it is in Andhra Pradesh, Mahe, it is in Pondicherry, as well as in Hasim Bazar. Hasim Bazar is in West Bengal. In 1674, the French took Valikandapuram from a local Muslim officer and developed it as a major trade center. That center is Pondicherry. Dupleix, who arrived in Pondicherry as a Governor General of French, had the high ambition of establishing French as a major power in South India. This ambition led to Carnatic wars with English. These 3 Carnatic wars we will see in our next video. Thank you.